Hello, Intro to Computer Science. I just wanted to show you how to do today's assignment. So when you come in and you have finished App Creator's vocab and you've turned it in to your teacher, showed it to him, marked it off, and then you got it back so you can do the GIMP later, you are moving on to 4.2, Amazing Algorithms. When you get here, you're going to add this assignment right here to your Google Drive. Make sure you make a copy and then make sure it goes inside your ICS folder. So your Intro to Computer Science. So once you move it in there, you can go ahead and get started. Move mine into my folder. And then also make sure you put your name on it. Okay. All right. So remember, we are going to be the navigation for a bus that needs to get children to the museum. The bus can move forward right here, move forward. It can turn left, it can turn right, but it will stay in place when it moves. So it can move forward each block, but then if you want it to turn, it's not going to move forward and turn. It's just going to like pivot. Okay. And so your job is to write an algorithm. It can be a numbered list. So right here it says make an algorithm or flowchart for the bus. So if I'm going to do a numbered list, I'm going to type 1 and a period and hit the space bar. And then every time you hit enter, it will make a numbered list for you. So looking at it, everybody's should be the same because the bus has to move forward and can only move forward 4 spaces. If you move forward 5, then it's going to run into a building. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. So then you can come right here. If you are being efficient, you can come in here and you can copy it because we have to type it the same way. So you're going to move forward. Control V to paste, hit enter, move forward, move forward, move forward. So you can type that 4 times, or you can do something like this. Move forward 4 times, and then hit enter. And then when you look at the bus needs to turn to the left, okay? And so turn left looks like this, turn left. And so once you get here, you'll have to make the decision, is the bus going to turn to the right? Is it going to turn to the left? And then you pick its destination or its location, and all the buses are going to the museum. So you'll make your number list. Once you've done that, you will raise your hand. It will show your teacher that you're done with your algorithm, and then they will pair you up with someone else who is also done. You will then get a map. Okay, so it's going to be a big map, and it's going to be a little 3D printed bus, and you will decide who's going to be the bus first. So if you are going to be the bus first, you're going to go to your partner's computer and you're going to drive the bus by following their algorithm. So their algorithm is going to be up on their screen and you're going to move it exactly how they have written it. So if you end up in the middle of a building or in the pond here, they need to go back and they need to fix their algorithm. Once you have an algorithm that is fixed, you can go back and answer the rest of the questions. Once you have the perfect number list, you are then going to come down here to 10 and you're going to go to diagrams.net and you're going to turn your list into a flowchart. You'll click your Google Drive, click authorize. If you would rather do this on paper, there will be paper available for you instead of having to do it in draw.io. And then we'll click allow. And then you're going to open a new diagram. It's going to be blank. You're going to call this 4.2. Blank diagram, click create, and then you will always say no, pick the folder, make sure this goes into your ICS folder. Okay, so now that I'm here, I can split my screens between my completed list and then my flowchart. Remember, every single thing always starts with an oval, so 4.2, and then enter the word start. And then you're going to need a rectangle. And by now, you should know how many rectangles you need. So if you have 13 steps, you'll need 13 rectangles. So then you can come over here and you can copy. Come over here and click in your box and paste. If it leaves the number 1 and you don't like that, you can just backspace. If it doesn't do that, I'm not going to take off points. Just make sure all the words fit. Okay, and then you get another rectangle. And then we're going to do turn left. And then we're going to get another rectangle. And so you're going to make the whole thing until you're at the end where you have an oval and it says end. And then you're going to click share. Make sure it says anyone with a link in view. Copy the link. Come down here to number 10. Paste it. Hit the space bar. And now you have a link to your flowchart. So remember on Friday we talked about we were going to be making a flowchart. Well, everyone is going to make a numbered list first, and then we will turn it into a flowchart. So this is the one that you might have to change if you don't get your bus to the museum the first time your partner tries it. Make sure you return your maps and your little buses to your teacher. After you're done with this and you've submitted it, you will be able to go back to Canvas and move on to the GIMP kit. The GIMP kit's only going to open when you have submitted your 4.2. It also is not going to be available at all until 8 a.m. that day. So it should already be available, but it's not going to be unlocked until you submit your stuff. I hope you have a great day. And if you have any questions, you can always email me. Thank you.